What's up everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Ariel, and in this series I'm going to show you how to build a brand the right way. Most people just launch a product and they make a nice copy, nice images, and they try to sell, but they don't build the right foundation to build a long-lasting brand with raving fans that will keep coming back and keep buying. So if you want to follow this series, subscribe and like this video. And this video is going to be about defining your ideal customer. Defining your ideal customer is probably one of the most important things you should be doing before you actually start selling. It will improve your conversion rate dramatically, and if you don't do it the right way, it will be very hard for you to be profitable if you go to a niche that is not completely new. So there's two ways you can go about selling. You can sell a product to the widest audience you can, or you can niche and talk to a specific person that you define very thoroughly. And if you can speak to that ideal customer in their language, understand what their problems are, what their needs are, their age, their dreams, these things, you can talk to them directly. They will resonate with you and you will be able to sell with much higher conversion rates. So let's take a protein bar, for example. It's a huge market. There's a lot of competition and a lot of revenue in that market. Let's take scenario one. When we just launch a new protein bar, well, a private label protein bar, it's probably going to be kind of the same ingredients as other protein bars in the market, and we try to sell it on Amazon or on our own website. So let's take Amazon for example. There are a huge variety of protein bars with a lot of reviews. We are new. Our conversion rates are most likely going to be very bad, and we will not be able to be profitable. We'll have to sell it for a bit cheaper or the same price to be able to sell at least enough to get the ball rolling, and it's just not going to be profitable, and we're most likely going to be burning a lot on ads because people are just going to rather buy the brand that they know that has a lot of reviews and a lot of social proof than buy our brand, which is new and nobody knows about it. So that is scenario one. Scenario two, let's say we launch a protein bar specifically for swimmers. All of our listing talks about why this protein bar is good for swimmers. We have pictures of swimmers. We do thorough research about swimmers, what they like, what they don't like, and then we make our copy and our listing and our images resonate and talk specifically to them. And if we can, we research about the needs of swimmers, the physical needs of swimmers, and maybe change ingredients a little bit to make it more suitable for them. So maybe we have narrowed down the market quite substantially. So let's say the market is 100, maybe $1 billion. We're probably talking now to 1 million, maybe $5 million of potential profit if we're talking about swimmers buying protein bars. So the pie has shrunk, but our conversion rates will skyrocket. If we have a generic protein bar and we try to launch it, maybe let's just hypothetically say that we're going to have a 2 or 3% conversion rate. If we target swimmers and we make marketing talk directly to swimmers, our conversion rates could be 20-30%, because if I'm a swimmer and I go shopping for protein bars and I see a protein bar that is specifically for swimmers, I'm gonna buy that. There's a much higher chance I'm gonna buy that, even over brands that I know that are much bigger with much more social proof, because it speaks directly to me. So if you want to be successful in a competitive market, it is much better to niche and to define a specific group of people that you target and you talk to, and you will just have a much higher chance of being successful. And once you build a product that is successful only with swimmers, other people from the wider market might buy it as well, as you gain a lot of reviews, much more ranking. So you might not only be specifically swimmers down the line once you get the ball rolling. So when you want to define your ideal customer, first you are going to brainstorm from your experience and your understanding of the market, and you're going to answer some questions, and then I want you to go and interview people that are your target audience. So interview swimmers, either swimmers that you know, or you can go to Facebook groups, or you can even run Facebook ads targeting swimmers and ask them for help, and you can get a lot of answers for fairly cheap. These are the questions I want you to firstly answer yourself, and then interview swimmers and get their input. So how old they are, so what is their target age range, so is it 18 to 25, is it 35 to 50, what is their primary gender, Are they mostly male or female? If you want to target, let's say you want to target females, even if it's a smaller percentage of the market, this is going to make you even more niche, and it's probably going to raise your conversion rate even more, because what brand is talking to female swimmers? And you have the ability to target them, and you can get a much higher conversion rate. What is their household income? This will help you maybe price it better, maybe talk to the people. If it's people that have much more money, maybe there's a different way you can talk to them. What are their challenges, which is very important for your marketing, because you need to convey a way of you solving their challenges. How do they invest their time? What do they like doing? Where do they meet new friends? Where do they shop? What do they spend money on? What are their goals? What are their values? What influences do they follow? What do they read? Where do they get their news? What are their insecurities? And what are they proud of? So once you answer all of these questions, and you can add some more questions that you think are valid and valuable, once you answer all of these questions, you will have a person that you can talk to. You're clearly defining a certain group of people. This out of your head is probably not going to be accurate. There are going to be a lot of things that are going to, unless you are actually a part of the target audience you're selling to, this might not be as accurate as you would like. After you do that, you need to find at least 5 people from your audience, people that swim, and you need to interview them and get their input on all of these questions. And once you have a list of at least 5 people or even 10, you can kind of get an idea of the average person you're selling to. So after you do that and you got a general idea of what person you're selling to, I want you to create 2 to 3 customer avatars. Basically, give the person a name and talk about what their day is like, what do they like, what do they not like. So I made an example for a swimmer. It's very basic. I would expect you to put way more time into this and even iterate as you go along. So Daniel is 26 and has been swimming since he was 12. He loves swimming. It is his #1 priority. He works at an IT firm but never misses his morning swim before work. He's very busy and has very little leisure time. He eats his breakfast while commuting to work. When he gets home, he usually watches Netflix with his girlfriend for a couple of hours and then goes to sleep at 9:30 so he can make it in time for tomorrow's swim at 6 a.m. This is not the best one, so try to put as much as you can into these avatars. This will help you even more to define an actual person you're speaking to. And once you know Daniel, it will be much easier for you to talk to him in your advertising, in your copy, in your images, and your conversion rates will go through the roof. So that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video and it gave you some value. If you want to learn more about how to build a brand from the base up, please subscribe to this channel. And if you found this video helpful, like, and let me know of any questions you have in the comments. I'll gladly help as much as I can. I'll see you in the next video.